I used to have one of those CRT TVs that were like, when I say small, I mean as in a manageable size, and it had a VHS, it had a VCR built right into it.
I've got one of those too.
Yeah, and it has AVI on the front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think the one that I have just has mono in.
Oh, mine had full AVI.
I think mine just had the left channel.
Ah, rip. But yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah. But yeah. Me and my brother and my sister each had one of those, and we would and it also had the cable thing in the back to plug the wire to get cable in it, or plug an NES into. So it had all the bells and whistles back in 2003.
Or you know, 2004? to screw in an antenna, because this was back when analog TV was still a thing.
Oh god,
I miss analog
I
TV so much. I hate that it's digital only. Do you know how many fucking Game Boy and Game Gear TV tuners are just obsolete now?
Yeah.
An entire line of Sony products is fucking useless.
The
Watchmen.
Yeah. So, anywho, welcome back to Ace Attorney. We were in the middle of a conversation, and I decided to start in the middle of the conversation. So, use your imagination to try and guess what led to it. Hint. It started with me talking about my IBS.
Most things do.
Yes, because I have IBS, and I will never shut up about it.
You'll never shut up about how much you need to poop.
Yeah. Anywho, before we step in, I guess it's become sort of a tradition now to talk about current events in the legal realm. So Sam Bankman-Fried, he did pay $25 million bail. Well, his bail is actually $250 million. But to actually, like, get out, you only need to pay 10% of it, and then pay the rest of it, like, after your trial. Anywho, he missed a deposition, chilling in his Bahama home, his penthouse in the Bahamas. He missed a deposition. His excuse is that he's just busy, which, considering there's a freeze on him operating any kind of company of any kind, there is, like, that's a bullshit excuse. And he said that, he said that he could just do it from Zoom, which, considering he had already wasted so much of the, of everyone's time, I cannot wait to see him piss off the judge, whatever judge it is that's presiding over this. He's got like 2 criminal trials going on for different things, and a civil trial. And the cool thing about civil trials is that pleading the fifth can be used against you as an indication of guilt in a civil trial. It can't in a criminal trial, but it can in a civil trial. Speaking of criminal trials, let's get into this.
Hell yeah.
Oh, one more thing. There is a chance that the trial, that Sam Bankman-Fried's trial might reclassify cryptocurrencies as securities instead of commodities, which will give it different restrictions. Because if it gets reclassified to securities, then it'll have the same restrictions as stocks. And that is a lot more strict.
That's a lot of taxes to pay.
Oh yeah, and a lot harsher a lot more strict restrictions than commodities have. Because with commodities, you have to like figure out what kind of commodity it is and shit, and Like, it has different restrictions based on the kind, and it's just a confusing mess with commodities. And it's still a confusing mess with restrictions, but it's a lot less confusing. So I do hope that happens, because if it does, that will set a very good precedent for cryptocurrency that will,
And by very good precedent, we mean very good for, you know, people who want the Earth to not burn to death.
yeah, it'll make it, it'll basically be like a purge of scammers and shit, because, you know, they'll finally be able to face serious legal repercussions.
Yes.
So,
I went to the store today and I bought a discount gingerbread village kit.
oh fuck yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna put that shit together later. I'm gonna just kind of like set it off to the side for like 5 days.
Yeah. And then
when the icing's nice and hard and the gingerbread resembles
graham crackers,
a thin sheet of cement, then it will be perfect for me to consume.
as long as it doesn't come with fondant. I fucking hate fondant.
No, it has royal icing.
Isn't that the same thing?
No, royal icing is that white icing that's basically just like it's basically just like water or milk and
okay.
icing sugar.
Yeah, okay, sorry. I was thinking of a different thing.
What is royal icing?
I could have swore royal icing and fondant were like really similar.
No, royal icing is the icing that's used for like decorating sugar cookies and shit.
Oh, I fucking love sugar cookies.
You know,
HEB sugar cookies, the ones that have pink frosting with sprinkles on them, are the best.
no, not those, those kind. I mean like Christmas sugar cookies
Oh, okay.
and shit.
All right, well, let's get into this. We've been 7 minutes of
Yeah.
yeah.
Royal icing has 3 ingredients.
3 ingredients.
Uh,
Oh man, that would have been so cool if this actually aired on the 28th. Now, unfortunately, it's gonna be
this
on
this
the,
one's bad. It says it doesn't harden like cement.
Oh,
It's the only valid kind of royal icing. I like it when the icing gets really hard and crunchy. It's like a little candy.
yeah.
All right.
Anyway, I was saying it would be cool if this posted on the 28th, but unfortunately, it's gonna be going up on the 30th.
Oh my god.
This is it. Terminator Judgment Day. Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things.
In court.
Ah! What's the big idea?
Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't run off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday.
That is a very awkward that's like a tongue twister.
Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick.
Yeah, thanks, Maya. Edgeworth's looking glum as always. More Edgeworth, more like Glumworth.
Oh.
I sure hope Von Karma doesn't push him to. Wow. Phoenix. I'm pretty sure Von Karma is gonna push him very hard. Von Karma did kind of frame him for murder. Ah!
And you know, whoa! What are you What are you? What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back.
So what, is she like a walking battery now? Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge?
Right, good idea.
Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Oh, pow!
You know who says pal.
Oh. Hey, what's gotten into that girl? Detective Gumshoe! Morning, Mr. Edgeworth.
Good morning.
How did it go, detective? Oh, how'd it go, detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured a runaway caretaker. I brought him in, and it took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Oh, actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. This is still assuming he is indeed Yogi. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want on revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? Does he remember? And I'm going to... He does remember, and I'm gonna prove it.
When we finally get around to playing 2, I'm gonna voice Gumshoe.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him a different voice. I'm gonna try and do my best Columbo, which is just gonna be whatever shitty accent I give.
Is everyone ready? The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Prosecution is ready.
Right, very well. We've reached the final day of the proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence.
Understood.
Come on. Don't be awed into silence at everything he says. Very well, Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. I don't think you can give...
Right.
I'm pretty sure you only get one opening statement per trial.
Whatever. Obviously, shit's weird. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker's been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. That's not the accent I was giving him.
Very well. Please bring the witness into court. I still pretended to be asleep.
He might just be sleepy. Ladies and gentlemen of the court.
Yeah,
I believe you all remember our witness.
He did spend all night running from the cops.
He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake, from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity.
Witness? Why'd you run away yesterday?
The witness was not running away, as he will now testify.
I see. Very well.
For someone not running away, it sure did take the police all night to find him on an active chase.
Very well. Please begin your testimony. Oh.
Yeah. Why I left court. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like that. I think you just skipped a bunch of stuff. I went... Okay.
Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we?
During the cross-examination?
Yeah. He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm gonna prove it. Alright, let's see what it was.
Alright. I'm really sorry about leaving yesterday like I did. I wasn't running away or nothing. I, went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I'd need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one.
That's all of it. Alright, let's go and start pressing.
Press him. Is he really sorry?
And also, he didn't go back to Polly yesterday.
Yeah, we went to his house.
I'd call what you did running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger.
Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony.
He sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do. Von Karma and Yanni Yogi. Alright. Why did you leave?
He's just about to say why. Is it so hard for you to just quietly listen when someone's talking?
If I sat quietly, Edgeworth would be guilty in 3 minutes. Food.
Well, Polly is a bit of a gourmand, you see. She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France.
How the fuck can you afford that?
I only have them in the big pet shop downtown.
But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to your caretaker's shack?
Well... I kinda got lost, you see. The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack.
Yeah, alright. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's gonna believe that. I see. Very believable. So he was lost. Please, Your Honor, come to your senses.
Did I mention it last episode, or why did the police not fucking do anything about the screams of electrocution happening in their building?
I mean, she was taken out, like, she was brought out of the court shortly after, so... Oh, wait, do you...
No, I mean when Von Karma brought out a taser and electrocuted Maya and Phoenix.
Oh, that! I don't know.
In the records room.
I would hope that they had cameras in the records room. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct?
Yep. Seems like it.
Then how could you know that you don't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory. You know exactly who you are.
The witness has testified quite clearly he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof.
I do have proof. The parrot. Am I supposed to prove that old Todger's head? That's impossible.
I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue. Words.
How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right?
Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. A witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible.
I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past, or lack thereof, into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case? Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with the case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies. Order, order! Mr. Wright, this is a serious problem with the claim. Or are you saying that you know who the witness is? Of course, Your Honor.
Oh, now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So, who is he?
Oh, don't play dumb, Von Karma. Mr. Wright, please tell us the witness's name. It's Yanni Yogi. His name is Yanni Yogi, the former court bailiff. Yogi? The name seems familiar. Oh! Yanni Yogi from the DL6 incident. Figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case. What does this mean? Your Honor, this man is Mr. Yogi, and he has a clear motive.
Tisk. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This man, this witness, is Yanni Yogi? Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. Wouldn't he have...
I have the
printed him? Wouldn't they have printed him, like, fucking... Because he's a... You know, of the...
No, you see, years of taking care of the boats, all that turpentine when stripping the paint to apply new paint has rubbed his fingerprints off. I don't know.
The perfect crime.
Yes, the perfect crime. This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here and now, then I have nowhere else to go.
Nick, how are you gonna prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi?
It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take... Oh, here's the fingerprints. Please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them. They should have done... Yeah, you're right. They should have done that when he was arrested. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. I see. That makes sense.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Huh?
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright.
Why?
The witness has no
Oh my god, I was making shit up! What? No fingerprints?
You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with the stuff. Yep.
I was making shit up! I was being flippant. I am actually legitimately mad that my shitty joke ended up being what actually
Silver,
happened.
this is like the third or fourth time that you predicted the thing.
I think I've done it at least once each trial. Like once each episode. Yogi, you sneak. You burned off your fingerprints to hide your past. Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we'll not be able to prove his identity. I mean, it's not like by this time we have DNA evidence that we could use. Oh.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, what will you do? What will you do, Mr. Wright? What will you do, Mr. Wright? It seems the case has been decided, no?
No! I know what happened. I know everything. Just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it in. I can't let it lose. It has to be another way. We have to bring up the parrot. Parrot knows who Yanni is.
There's no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one. Nick, what are we gonna do?
Didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Come on,
Tisk.
it's the final.
Well, Mr. Wright.
It's the final day. We need to have the parrot.
Perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief, huh?
Yeah, very funny. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot.
What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to.
Your Honor, the defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Take Mr. Von Karma up?
On my proposal?
Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witnesses. Oh my god, I love that.
Hey, remember when the parrot first came up and I was like, I'm sure this won't be
yeah, he knows about the DL6. He knows about the DL6 incident. It was obvious from the get-go that
I made the joke before he mentioned DL6.
Oh.
Because like it was just something in the back of my mind. Like I remember seeing something on Tumblr ages ago about a parrot.
Oh man. All right, I would like to cross. I just love how dramatic it is. Out of context, it would be so fucking hilarious. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. I mean, Von Karma. I like that he's got Von Karma in a trap. Since Von Karma's the one who suggested it, he can't object to it. Order! Order!
You know,
Well, what do you think, Von Karma?
Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object.
Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I swear I have not played this before. I just know that since he's the one who suggested it, he can't object to his own thing. Because that's obvious. I have a right to do as you suggested.
Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences.
Nick, this... Oh, that's you.
Nick, this is crazy. Well, still want to go through with your little game?
Fuck yeah, I'm doing it! Let the parrot take the stand. I'll cross-examine her, Your Honor.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least I think so. Bring in the parrot!
Bring in the bird!
Time to get into bird law! That is quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name! Witness is ignoring me. Unless her to be ignored by a bird. Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please testify for us. Who's your owner? Hello, hello, right? Certainly the most concise testimony we've heard so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination. Right. What are you gonna do? Oh, that's you.
What are you gonna do, Nick?
I don't know. What do we do? So the bird's mention of the DL6 is definitely gonna be important here.
Absolutely.
Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us nothing and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her.
Right. What do I say?
If I recall, 2 days ago...
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Don't forget DL6, right? I can get Polly to say that here. That'll prove the caretaker had something to do with DL6.
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Hello, right?
That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot something. We forgot.
Hello, right?
No, they've wiped her brain.
No.
Uh-oh. It's not working, Nick. She won't say it.
Oh, don't you have to say her name twice? Ridiculous. Why won't she say it?
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Something the matter, Mr. Wright?
Is it the wrong bird? Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? He trained her not to respond if we asked if we've forgotten something? Alright, so let's, ask something else then. Maybe we should get her to say her name.
Polly, what's your name?
Polly, right? Yeah, you do have to say her name twice. That's alright. I think we've established that the parrot is named Polly. Does it have anything to do with the owner's identity?
I don't know.
Yes, it does.
Of course it does. Ha! Fascinating. You claim the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity? And show us this proof. Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluff a little too far?
Listen, we're not here to answer questions of who... We're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the proof is
It's gonna come into effect later, but first we gotta get past the bird.
Yeah. I don't think that's it. That's alright.
No.
I'd hope that you learned this by now, but making a random guess at it was a waste of time. Wrong again. That's all. Witness, continue your testing. Oh, hey! At least we didn't take a hit.
Yay. Just press her on the silence.
Okay.
See how that goes.
Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me.
Frankly, I can't believe you're speaking to the parrot.
This was your idea.
Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that our owner is Mr. Yogi.
Okay. So then the final question.
What's the safe number?
Yeah. You don't get to say the numbers of the safe.
Huh? The safe? Why?
Just try to get her to say anything, okay? Is the safe number the date of the DL6 incident? Yeah, 12/28!
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's the date, because today's the last day. 15 years, exactly. What a reckless parrot. Well, Miss Wright, you aren't claiming this number has something to do with the caretaker. Actually, it does! That's why I had her say it.
Ha! Ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity?
The DL6 incident!
The DL6 case file? What is this obsession you have with that case?
Mr. Wright? Well, in this file is something relating to the safe number.
Case summary.
It's on the case summary page. Case summary? Specifically, the date in which the DL6 incident occurred. The date of the incident, December 28th? Well, that's today's date, 15 years ago. And the number on that safe is 1228. Oh! He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for a safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him. I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People do often set their secret numbers to dates.
Ah, this is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card's number to 001, or 0001, because I'm number 1.
I can't believe we just doxed Von Karma.
It has nothing to do with the date. Nothing.
Indeed. Alone it is a little weak evidence in a murder trial. We need some other corroborating incident. Where am I gonna find that?
Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we can just get one more piece of evidence.
Right.
Sorry, I'm
Right.
eating dressing. I'm eating dressing and ham.
Oh, that sounds delicious. Very well, you may continue.
It's left over from yesterday.
Is it ranch? Oh wait, no, you mean stuffing. Wait, hold
Yeah,
on.
stuffing.
Did you actually put it in a bird?
No, that's why it's dressing and
Yeah,
not
okay.
stuffing.
Yeah. Sorry.
Even though it's literally the same fucking thing.
No! When you stuff it in a bird and cook it that way, it absorbs some of the bird juice, which gives it a different taste.
Yeah, but also, like, it's the same stuff.
Yeah. The method of cooking is what changes it. Okay, so it has to be the name. Need to prove the name. What would prove...
Should I look it up?
No, because we don't take any penalties from this, So we could just cycle through all our evidence. Let's try the bullet. No. Okay, alright. I'm just gonna try it on every evidence.
Alright.
Alright, let's try this.
Or it could be that it doesn't. That's like the one thing we haven't tried.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things we haven't tried, but I will say that it doesn't. See where that gets us. Well, I guess it doesn't really have anything to do with that, no? Please only ask questions pertaining to the matter at hand. Well, witness, continue your testimony. Okay.
Okay.
Wait, alright. So then, yeah, it's gotta be some evidence. Okay. Murder weapon is a 22. Fuck it. Yeah. It's gonna be a little bit of this. It's a thing that happens in these kinds of games where you just gotta use everything on everything. What would Polly... Is it like the name of the gun?
Have you presented the bird itself?
That was the first thing I presented. Fuck it, I'm just gonna use the DL6. I'm gonna see if there's anything in the DL6 incident that has it. I don't think I've presented the DL6 case file. Oh! The DL6 case file?
That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof on, then? Show us or stop wasting our time.
Very well. Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where is the information connected to the parrot's name? Probably suspect data. It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, you see? Indeed it does, you say that.
Damn.
Yes. And his fiancée's name? Polly Jenkins. Oh, shit.
Polly.
You know, I'm sure if we could actually read the case file, then that we probably would have been spending a lot less time. Yeah, a lot less brute force. But in my defense, it's usually not the same evidence for multiple things in the same testimony. Polly Jenkins, Polly! Yes, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see. I guess that is possible.
Ah, a mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does that make you my granddaughter's fiancé?
Yes! Oh, wait,
She's
no.
only 7 years old!
That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here.
This is a mere coincidence, that's all.
True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time is more like a pattern. Exactly. 1 dot is a coincidence, 2 dots is a line.
What are you saying?
Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately. Witness.
Just
Tell us
lean
your name.
Lean up to him and just whisper in his ears, Yanni Yogi, Yanni Yogi.
Oh, God.
Wait! This witness, he doesn't remember. No, it's okay.
Oh, my God. He's like a different person entirely.
I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done. Nick, he looks totally different.
This is the real Yogi. I think. Finally. He truly is smarter than the average bear. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court.
My name is Yanni Yogi.
Laurel Yogi, you said? You get it?
Yeah.
That's
15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court.
What was that, 2015? The Laurel versus Yanni?
I think.
Oh, okay.
Could have been 2016, I don't know.
Maybe. Actually, yeah, I think it was probably 2016, because I think I had a joke about it early in my D&D in my first D&D campaign. Order, order! Yanni Yogi? So, it was you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death.
Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it. Finally a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets.
Wait a minute. Revenge against Miles? What do you mean?
I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
Alright. And
well,
that's
trial done.
Yep, trial done. In the case of Robert Hammond, that means Edgeworth was innocent. So that means, yay! We got a confession of someone else. Well, Kama, where's Mr. Yogi?
Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession.
The defendant Miles Edgeworth is
innocent, in this case at least.
Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. I'd like to pass judgment of the murder of Robert Hammond. Any objections? I don't believe it. Von Karma isn't saying anything. Very well. Let's go find the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Not guilty. Yay!
Bring the confetti!
That is all. Court is adjourned.
Miles, you fool.
Did someone just say objection? It wasn't even Von Karma. If that means... No. Edgeworth, as your lawyer, I advise you to shut the fuck up. God, that was my favorite, I don't remember which, YouTube lawyer it was, but, they were watching something about a witness just going off, and the lawyer desperately trying to tell them to not, and their, response, and the lawyer watching it was like, shut the fuck up, and don't say anything your lawyer doesn't tell you to say. That is, never talk to anyone without your lawyer, and the best thing you can do is shut the fuck up. Like, the video they were watching just pissed him off that much. I think it was probably... No, it wasn't Attorney Tom, because he doesn't cuss. Either way. This is you?
Hold on. Your Honor. Your Honor. I object to your judgment.
What? What do you mean? You did kill Robert Hammond?
I'm not innocent at all. As we've heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what? Nick! Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's gonna say he's guilty. He's gonna tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's gonna tell them he killed his own dad.
Uh-oh, what do I do? Yeah, objection. The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outbursts.
Didn't something like this happen yesterday, too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed.
That'll be Larry.
We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth.
The objection is because it has no relevance to the case. Like, it has no relevance to the death of Robert Hammond, at least. Like, if he's gonna confess to a different crime, that means that investigation would have to start. And
yeah, just walk up to Edgeworth and be like, "Hey man, don't you think this can wait till tomorrow?"
Exactly, when the statute of limitation is up. We do have a today here, Mr. Edgeworth out. God, so now then we have to fucking...
For 15 years, I've had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer.
You mean in the incident where your father died?
From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident, it was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I'm guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me.
Why are you pointing at Von Karma?
No, he's pointing at Phoenix.
Okay, sorry, I got their sides confused. Order, order! It's certainly unexpected. The defendant declared innocent is confessing to a different crime, which will warrant a new investigation, so we'll have to hold him until that concludes. And then the statute of limitation will run out, so just hold him until midnight tonight. A crime for which the statute of limitation ends today. Not really sure how we should deal with this.
Bah! It's obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. We try this man for his crime of 15 years ago.
I think I'd like to take a 5-minute recess. During the time, I'll consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned. Oof.
12:24 p.m. I'm sorry, Wright. I've just wasted all your effort.
Imagine if Wright just slaps him in the face. Mr. Edgeworth, I don't believe it, sir. I mean, you killed your dad?
I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances.
That's crazy, just crazy. There's plenty of ways to kill someone without it being murder, such as accidental manslaughter.
Or negligent homicide.
Yeah.
Nick, what are you doing?
Oh. I'm just reading through the court record once more. Getting my case ready.
Your case? For what?
Huh? Isn't it obvious? Gonna prove that Edgeworth is innocent. What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. Yeah, confessed that. He did it in court. Sorry, Edgeworth. I don't believe your nightmare.
What?
Just a dream. It's not real. This is right here in the court records. In any case, tighten your belt. This can be a real fight. It's just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me, bro. Bro, just trust me.
Right.
Wrong.
More like Phoenix wrong.
Oh shit! Yeah, did he make that joke in the second trial?
I don't think so, but maybe Prosecutor Payne might have. I don't know.
Maybe. No.
Anyway, this is 6 minutes later.
Oh. Now then, I'd like to resume our trial. I see that everyone is a minute late.
Judge. Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, the defense will do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the DL6 runs out today.
Pointless? I have been fucking you over at every cross-examination.
Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book.
I see. Does Vince have any objections? No, Your Honor. Come on, Karma, you knew this was gonna happen, you bitch. Very well. Miles Edgeworth, take the stand. So, none of the paperwork involved in this has been done,
well,
obviously.
Wait, hold on. That explains why there weren't any other fingerprints on the gun. He has no fingerprints.
Yeah, he has no fingerprints. That's a mystery that nobody thought was a mystery and didn't really need to be solved, but damned if he didn't solve it anyways.
Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth. 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? It is correct. Then testify about this matter to the court.
And Edgeworth was telling me about his dream. I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That'll be the key. I can only get it to work.
Please, please.
What detail?
Well, we'll see. That day, I'd gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, and then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all.
And until now you just thought this memory was a dream?
We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out and I lost my memory of the events. Bah! The same claim Mr. Yogi has made.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Alright. There is also something I did notice. There is one thing I did notice. Is it that? No. Look, the gunshot. What? The bullet was recovered in his heart, and yet there's still the gunshot in the window. So the shot had to come outside.
Yeah! Plus...
we have the bullet recovered from his heart. So it didn't go all the way through.
Okay, but we should press him on everything, though.
Absolutely. That's just something I was thinking about when I was presenting everything to Polly. Okay. What was the trial your father was involved in that day?
I don't remember things very clearly. Only 2 things. I know my father lost, and Mr. Von Karma was the prosecuting attorney.
Oh! Oh, shit! Von Karma's the one who sent the letter, which means the gun is probably Von Karma's. If the bullet from the heart, from Edgeworth's father's heart, matches the bullet that was found in Gregory Hammond, we can tie it back to the gun and prove it was,
the same gun.
Yeah, the same gun, meaning the person that sent Yogi is the same one who sent who killed Edgeworth and Edgeworth Sr. And
Greg.
Yeah, who killed Greg Edgy. And then we have
I have a family friend named Greg.
Oh, nice. So we have to tie that with Von Karma.
He's my godfather.
Oh, nice. Mr. Von Karma, you were handling that case.
He lives a short walk from my house. We live on the same street.
Nice. I have a godfather named Craig.
Cool. My godmother is a German immigrant.
Neat.
It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details.
That was when Edgeworth pointed out the problem in Von Karma's evidence. So there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in the elevator.
Yes, myself, my father, and Yanni Yogi. We were fine at first, but then as time passed and no one came to help, they lost their composure and bickered.
And what did you do then?
I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. But then...
What was it?
An apple fell at my foot. A pistol. I assume it was the bailiff Yanni Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from his holster. And you picked it up. What happened next?
Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it?
I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous. But the air was getting so thick, I panicked. So you're saying you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi? I was in a daze.
The gun fired once?
Yes. I think. After I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot, that horrible scream.
The scream? To this day?
Yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I'll ever forget that scream for as long as I live.
There it is. The one part of his testimony that contradicts the evidence. I don't know what it means. Better find out quick.
Oh yeah, if it was a shot to the heart, he'd have died instantly.
Oh yeah! That means
how could he scream?
It was Yogi. Okay, I'm going to... Oh shit, I didn't mean to press. I meant to present. Alright, I'm gonna present the case file. DL6 case file. Damn it, the music. Your Honor, this evidence... Damn it! Maybe the bullet? Oh, I'm gonna save.
Yeah, probably a good idea. We don't want to waste too much of our energy.
Yeah. And also, I don't want to have to do all the stuff again.
Yeah.
Damn it! I keep hitting the wrong button.
That's what you get for fat fingering and skipping. You button masher.
Okay, present. Alright, let's do the bullet recovered from his heart. Either that or the photo. Okay, it's gonna be the photo then.
Alright, if the photo doesn't work, let's reload the safe.
Yeah. Oh, what the fuck?
Maybe we need to... I don't know.
Okay, what about the photo here? I'm gonna present the photo here because there's the gunshot on the window. Yeah! But there was only one gunshot?
Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot in the screen. Then, everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came.
I see. No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't. Take a look at this photograph. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago, and in it lies a contradiction to Mr. Edgeworth's testimony. Well, I can see the victim Gregory Edgeworth here, but what do you mean contradiction? Just a thought. The judge is clueless as always. I need to show the contradiction. As is obvious, the contradiction is here. I see! The bullet hole in the door. Your Honor, Miles Edgeworth testifies there was only one gunshot. However, according to this photograph, not one but two shots were fired. One shot hit the victim, the other the elevator door. I ask you then, why did he only hear one gunshot?
This photograph does seem to confirm a second shot. However, when was the hole in the elevator made? It might have been there before the incident occurred.
No, because if it was, they wouldn't be running out of oxygen.
If it was there before, it has nothing to do with this incident. Mr. Wright, do you have proof this bullet hole was caused at the time of the incident?
Yes. Your Honor, I think I'll be able to show you proof.
What? Impossible!
Now, Hong Kong, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, show us the proof. What do you have that proves the bullet hole in the door is related to the incident? I'll show them Yanni's, because Yanni was running out of oxygen. If I do the suspect data, it'll talk about the lack of oxygen. If the bullet hole was there before, they wouldn't be running out. Your Honor, the answer is in this file.
You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you?
The case file tends to be very important when everything involves the case file.
I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. Which page shows the link between this bullet hole and the AL6 incident?
It's either case summary or suspect data.
Probably suspect data.
Yeah. Mr. Wright, please think of how you feel about looking at this evidence this time again. Every time you show this, I feel mocked. Sorry, I don't mean any harm by it. Any harm? Don't mean harm. Those are two different things. Okay, so it is case data. What do you have that proves? It is this. Your Honor, answers in this file. Blah, blah, blah. Case summary. Yeah. Then I guess it's in victim. Hold on. Load. Okay. Luckily, we weren't too far in. So here, present, or too far from the save. Present that.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta go do something real quick.
Don't worry. I'll just work towards getting to the thing. Alright, almost there. Alright, so it's gotta be the suspect data. Alright. So I'm back here. I'm gonna go ahead and save. Can't save. God damn it. So, we have one more episode to do after this, and then we're done with Ace Attorney 1. I don't think I'm gonna immediately move on to Ace Attorney 2. because this has taken up quite a bit of time on the channel. Anywho, I bought some Swedish Fish Friends, which is like Swedish Fish, but different. It's like a turtle that is watermelon, a strawberry dolphin, and yeah, those are the Swedish Fish Friends. The dolphin strawberry? Weird. It tastes like raspberry, though. Yeah, it's the green sea turtle and the Amazon river dolphin. Of course, Amazon would come out with a river dolphin. Jeff Bezos just can't leave things well enough alone. But yeah, I love... Oh,
Hi, I'm back.
me. Okay, good. I was talking about Swedish Fish and Friends. I bought some Swedish Fish Friends.
Fuck, ow, ow, ow.
What? You okay?
Yeah, it's just my hip.
Ooh. Still popping?
Not popping, it just...
Oh shit, I can check it!
God damn it.
This would have been... Okay. Case summary. It should have been the... Okay. Defense attorney was... I wish I knew I could check this earlier. That would have helped a lot. Defense was trapped...
The murder weapon was fired twice.
Oh, the murder weapon was fired twice. Okay, so yeah, it's definitely that. Oh, god damn it.
Wait, we need to see that it says Polly on it.
Oh, yeah. Court bailiff trapped in an elevator with Miles Edgeworth. Memory loss due to oxygen deprivation. After his arrest, fiancée Polly Jenkins committed suicide.
Alright, we need to start looking at case files more.
Yeah. Well, I can't. That's literally the only case file I can look at.
I mean, you know, next time.
Yeah, well, if we can.
Yeah.
That's
All right,
why
present it.
you can't blame me for not knowing that I could actually look at it. Considering
It does say check on it.
Yeah, but it looks just like the other one, and there's oh fuck!
We got
I actually did the wrong case file.
You fool.
That just proves my point. Okay.
Blah 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 blah.
Victim data. Look at the victim data in the file. It says quite plainly, the murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice. Order, order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart, and the other hit the elevator door. Remember, the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Mr. Wright, but who could the someone else be? The murderer, of course.
I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incidents case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page.
Case summary. That's on page 1.
Look what's written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene.
He does have a point.
A second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life... The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door.
I mean, the gun still fired twice, though. How do you reconcile that? Order. We'll have order! Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly. The murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet was not found. It's highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked this second bullet. All we have is a single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter.
How'd this happen? I don't believe the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about the whole incident?
What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection?
I'm sorry, Maya.
What? What?
It looks like I was wrong. Oh no. For the first time ever, he's losing faith in his client. If the second bullet wasn't there, then my conjectures are for nothing.
No. But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent.
Sorry. Just when I saw the photograph, I thought 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it, I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot. Now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years.
Nick.
Clearly someone from outside the elevator shot through the window into the elevator, into Edgeworth.
That, or someone got there before the rescuers did.
And took the bullet.
Or, you know, came in and killed Greg.
Yeah, well, they'd still have to
What I'm saying is we need to check the ballistics markings on the bullet.
Oh, definitely. We have to match it up with Yogi's, or with Hammond's bullet. Well, it seems we have cleared up this incident. Only one bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth.
Precisely.
I'd like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have any objections?
No, I do not.
So you killed your father, though. That was not your intention.
Yes, I did. Oh no. He's accepted the guilt.
Very well. Statute of limitations of the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce the verdict on the defendant right here.
Right now.
Right here. Right now. Huh! Indeed. Does anyone have any objections? Been here before. Just like my first day in court. There's so many things I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words. Mr. Wright? Your Honor, I object.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Yet again. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object, Nick?
I don't know. His case is perfect.
Oh no.
It must exist. Oh, that's the second bullet.
Gasp.
What? What'd you just say?
Nothing.
Second bullet must exist? Where?
Someone took it.
He was waiting. He's not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright. Your Honor, the second bullet, it existed. What? Well, we just heard the proof it did not exist. I realize that, Your Honor. God, I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened. But who? The murderer.
The murderer? Then tell us, just who is this murderer?
Thinking about that one. The criminal took the second bullet, but why? Huh? First of all, how would they have found it? Not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Is there some pressing need to search for the bullet? The murderer had to find it. Of course there was need. That's why they took it.
Bah, what possible reason could they have had?
Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene is... the bullet would be proof? Or the murderer was cautious?
Probably cautious.
Yeah, he tends to be a perfectionist, you could say. Someone who ensures every minor detail. Well, the murderer is very cautious, you see. That's why the murderer had to search for the second bullet.
If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well.
Huh?
Why would they only take one of the 2 shots fired?
Because the other one was inside a person. Oh, yeah. You really thought this through. I'm gonna penalize you. Really? Okay. Alright. The murderer had to find it.
No, that's the one we just did.
No.
Oh, wait, there's a second
cautious.
reason.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
The bullet would be proof. Maybe they thought that the bullet would be used as proof because it was their gun. Proof? It was a special bullet, so they took it with them.
If that was the case, then then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well.
Huh?
Why would they only take one of the 2 shots fired?
Okay, so those were both wrong.
Amazing.
I'm gonna save. Oh, okay. Gonna save.
Good idea, good idea.
Yeah. Why would the murderer have taken the time to look for a stray bullet? I haven't got a clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Had to take it.
Had to take it. The murderer, what does that mean?
You're thinking too normal, think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken.
Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. No idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene, but the murderer had to take the bullet. Maybe he got shot.
Gasp.
Well, for instance... Since what?
What?
Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer. The bullet hit the murderer? Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, would you have to take... If it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't it? It's not like a person could perform surgery right then and there. You know?
He did take a months-long absence.
He did? Wait a second. I'm just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened? Let me get this straight. At the time of the murder themselves was shot, and then they left with the second bullet inside of them?
That's the scream!
Yeah, it was the murderer who screamed. It was probably his arm. Because if you notice, when we were talking about the bullet, Von Karma was clutching his arm. And that's the same kind of tick that Edgeworth has. The bullet could still be in his arm and cause him irritation. And that tick of him grabbing his arm whenever it irritates him could have rubbed off on Edgeworth when he was learning under Von Karma.
Gasp.
I feel like
analyze the bitch.
I feel like Charlie Day with the Pepe Sylvia board. That's leaving.
No, what you're doing is just called deduction.
God. Yeah, but not in any of that fucking Stephen Moffat bullshit kind of way. It's more like in a Psych kind of way. I fucking love Psych. It's a good show. Yeah, that's how it would work, yes? There's a problem with that. The other 2 people rescued in the elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Young Yogi, were both unarmed. So that would mean the murderer came from outside, yes. The 2 men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens up the elevator, and sees the men inside. Mr. Wright, you truly are the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known.
What we have to do is we have
to tie Von Karma to the gun. We have to prove the gun is Von Karma's, because it's considering we have 2 bullets. They're gonna match.
The bullet in the heart's ballistics markings are going to match the pistol used to kill Robert Hammond.
Yes, and we have to tie that pistol.
And it's not Yanni's pistol.
Yeah, we have to prove. Wait, what does the pistol look like?
Like a gun.
Murder, 22 caliber.
22 caliber, fired 3 times. And let's go ahead and check the caliber of the bullet found from Gregory's heart.
I'm gonna guess 33. Oh no, it doesn't say.
Oh, it's not said. Oh well.
This one also doesn't. But considering both of them do mention the ballistic markings, it's 99% sure that they're gonna match. But we do know that Robert Hammond was mailed the gun. So that is
Yanni Yogi was mailed the gun.
Right, Yanni Yogi was mailed the gun, and if both bullets match, that means whoever sent the gun is going to be the murderer, and we know that the person who sent it was Von Karma because of the letter, which we don't have. So we're gonna need to tie the gun to Von Karma. I can tell you're grasping at straws, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say.
What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer.
No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone.
Hey, Nick.
Huh?
I just thought of something really crazy.
Crazy?
Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday?
Gregory Edwards dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Yes, an unusual event even for that man. That was the first and the last vacation he's ever taken in his many years of prosecuting.
What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock?
But took it because he was injured.
Which would mean...
It could only mean one thing.
He was the murderer in the DL6 incident.
He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth.
It was Von Karma.
Oh, man. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed. No, Your Honor. Well, you have indicated the possibility the murder came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? Uh-oh. Right, say it now. Say it now! There is no better time. Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect. This certainly is interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect? My hands are shaking. The walls are shaking. Leave me alone. What? Von Karma.
Von Karma?
You mean the Von Karma? The prosecutor? The one standing right over there?
Bah.
You don't object?
I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection?
Because you took a vacation for several months, starting the day after the incident, yet you pride yourself on your perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason?
So you're claiming I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident. Fascinating.
See how he clutches his arm?
Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify. Nick. Let's find out who his doctor is. It's no use.
It's no use! It's no use! Edgeworth?
I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness.
Nobody's that perfect.
So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? Insane.
No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself.
You can if you have long enough tweezers.
Yeah. Wait, does that mean that the bullet has to be somewhere, but it's in his arm?
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, Mr. Wright. Can you produce evidence to prove I was shot? Yeah, we've only got like one.
We do. I'm taking no chances. Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. I'll even use evidence. I know how much you like it.
But what?
The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... Oh, yes! Metal detector! We're gonna hold it up to his arm!
Yes!
Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving evidence in trial. So then I ask, where's the bullet now? I think it's unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. You don't mean? I do. There's a possibility the bullet is still inside Von Karma. Is that even possible for all these years? Well, there's one way to find out. We could use this metal detector I got. Well, Von Karma, gonna run this over you, see what you find. Now strip.
I refuse!
You refuse? But refusing this means... you acknowledge the bullet is still inside you? I completely forgot about the metal detector. Order! Order! Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector.
Judge, I call for a suspension of the trial. This is invasion of privacy.
The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we have to end it right here, right now. Enough! I permit the use of the metal detector. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing.
Nick, what does this mean?
I don't know, but you have to give it a shot. Just like it shot Hammond and... reacted. Something's in his right shoulder. The bullet. So, it wasn't the arm I thought it was. The arm he kept clutching. Mr. Von Karma?
You. It was you. I was afraid this would happen. And so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident.
What?
I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to the DL6.
Are we gonna have to remove the bullet in his shoulder and compare it? Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that?
Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here, not I.
Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder is from the DL6?
Of course he can't. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence.
That's because you took it all out of the records room yesterday. I do have one evidence. The one evidence that can tie it to the DL6 incident.
With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright.
No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma.
But what?
You were close. 1 day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof.
What?
Who would have thought that you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link the bullet to your shoulder in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. The bullet. That's a bullet?
Where did you get that?
This is the bullet that was used in the DL6 incident. It was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely, and the ballistic markings are still intact.
Ballistic markings?
As you may recall the term, it came up in our first trial 2 days ago. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked upon with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. We have 2 bullets in our possession. 1 bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart, and the other, Mr. Von Karma's bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets, and then if the markings match, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. It's the very same pistol, in other words, the very same murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. We'll compare the ballistic markings on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? Yeah, freak out!
Oh, work! Oh! That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know. I know.
I like that it still took him a couple seconds to realize it's the same scream he's been hearing in his dreams every night. Help! Oh wait, I guess that's you now.
No, it's still Yanni.
Yeah, you were Yanni.
Yeah, but he's aged.
Okay. Help! I can't breathe!
Quiet! I said quiet. You're not making this any easier.
Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you! Stop breathing my air!
Get away! Get away from my father! Bang. It's that scream I heard in the elevator. 15 years ago today. Von Karma, it was you who screamed.
Mr. Von Karma? This is a really good freak out.
Edgeworth! Only you would dare defy me? So, it was you.
Oh my god.
You and your father are my curse.
I want a gif of him just smashing it multiple times. Just an endless loop of that. Because that's one of my favorite. So in Team 4 Star's Dragon Ball Z Abridged, one thing they regularly do is they'll take a scene where like someone quickly just does a single punch, and they'll loop it multiple times so they get punched a lot. And it's such a good gag.
Your father shamed me, and you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you. I'll bury you with my bare hands. Death!
15 years earlier.
Chief Prosecutor, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you.
I was careless.
I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. A single point. I've covered up for you in the past, but not this time.
Yeah. Edgeworth! It was a shock like none other I'd ever known. Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then, there was a noise. I was in pain. A horrible burning pain in my shoulder, and goddamn it, I'm getting a fucking phone call.
Alright, I'll read it. Just then, the lights came back on and the elevator door opened up before my eyes.
I don't want to miss plot, so can we pause for a bit?
Alright.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. I am actually enjoying this case a lot. So I really, really like, I really like mystery shows. Like I said, I fucking love Psych, and I loved Monk. I never finished Monk, but I did used to watch it like all the time. I just, because I don't know, the reason why I hate Sherlock so much is because it's not about solving the mystery. Many of the mysteries are solved off screen, or uses knowledge that Sherlock just happens to know that
Hi, I'm back.
he doesn't explain. It's like, oh, I found out this thing off screen, or I just offhandedly know the solution to this, so that's the solution to the mystery.
Are you complaining about Stephen Moffat's Sherlock again?
Yeah. Whereas with shows like Psych, they highlight various details, and the characters don't know why they're important in the moment, but they start to piece it together, and you, as the audience, are able to piece it together as well, and that's what makes a good mystery show, is you solving
That's why
things.
Columbo's good.
Exactly. I need to binge watch Columbo. Alright. This is you.
Alright. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny.
Pretty sure that's the same gunshot from the,
Yeah, probably. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi.
So he didn't. That's why he didn't even know that Von Karma was there.
He was fooled. It was the perfect crime.
And you would have gotten
That was the
away
perfect
with it if
crime.
you didn't try framing Edgeworth.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge,
What?
what are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it.
Very well. It appears that we've come to a very long way at the end of this maze. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
Yes, Your Honor.
You're innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all nightmares.
Yes, Your Honor.
The court finds the defendant of Miles Edgeworth not guilty. Again.
Oh, they refilled that confetti fast. I wonder if that's what he was doing during the 5-minute recess.
That's all. Court is adjourned. I mean, we still have to declare Von Karma guilty, but...
Because, you know... if
It'll
he
probably be an off-screen arrest like every other time.
Yeah, but he has to be declared guilty today, or else,
He just admitted to it.
I know. So they have to do the trial, like, immediately.
Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed! I gotta say, I'm impressed.
Yeah, that was pretty close, though. I'm sure we had it.
I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory.
So it's finally over, Edgeworth.
Right.
Yeah?
I'm not sure how to say this.
I know. Oh, that's you.
I know. Try, thank you. I see. Thank you, right.
You're welcome.
I think you could have done better than that. Sorry, I'm not too good at this sort of thing. You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth.
She's got you there. Whoop! Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party! Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month, but who cares?
See, Mr. Edgeworth? You should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you. I see. Ahem. Woo! I feel foolish. Don't worry. Take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it.
It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Hey, y'all!
Lotta!
Yep. We're all great here. Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats.
Thank y'all very much.
I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You couldn't... you wouldn't stick your hand in a cookie jar if no one's there.
You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you?
Yeah, let bygones be bygones. Speaking of which, what are you doing here, Lotta? Who, me? I went back to college in the 3 days. Gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really? That's too bad. Huh? Ain't that the hot dog guy from the park? Huh?
It's over, Nick. My life is over.
What happened now?
Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world.
You don't look sick.
It's Fiance. She's gonna live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind.
Oh, is he gonna hook up with Lotta? Should've seen that coming.
Yo, Edgy, there you are. Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift for me in celebration. Celebration? It's unusual for you.
Hey, Harry Butts. You come along too, pal. My treat, pal.
Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right?
I think you'll be fine, Larry.
Right.
Yeah, what's up?
That envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it.
Well, yeah, that's not strange. People give money to celebrate sometimes.
It's $38, right?
Huh? Oh, that's weird. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. Wait, 38 exactly?
Nick! Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school?
$38! No. No, Larry, it was you?
What are you so surprised about, right?
Huh?
Larry was absent that day from school, right? That doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect.
What?
Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history.
How long has he known?
I never was good at history.
Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you?
I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember?
Yeah, too well.
Right. You may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butt.
I know!
Really, right. I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, eh?
Edgeworth, you should have told me.
Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth? I'd say so, yes. There you have it.
Where does that leave me? I became a defensive attorney because of what you two did.
Well, you've always been something of an insufferable emotionalist. Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too.
Pretty sure that means that's the same thing.
He's an idiot. He's an idiot.
Death sentence to both of you. God, man, if only I'd known I'd become a prosecutor.
Same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor and sought to punish myself. If I'd known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all.
Edgeworth.
Want to switch, right?
Hey y'all, line up and take a photo.
Hey, photo time, let's go!
Hey, after that, dinner on me. Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. December 29th!
They went out without him.
I think that's the day this is going to be posted. December 29th, right? No, I think it's December 30th that this will be posted.
When does this go up? Fridays?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be the 30th.
Whew! I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Only 5. I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter?
Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you. But I couldn't. I was useless. So, I've decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium, for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick.
Goodbye? Oh, what time is it? The first trains for the mountains have already left. To the station. Guess I'm too late.
Hey! Nick!
Maya! So, you're leaving?
Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay?
Wait!
What?
I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help.
Huh?
On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice.
You heard my sister?
Yeah, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything.
Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick.
But you're the one that stopped Von Karma, Maya.
Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze.
Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped.
Evidence?
Yeah, of course! Your sticky fingers saved the day!
A bullet?
Von Karma was convinced he had taken all the evidence pertaining to DL6, but you were the one that rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma, and you were the one who gave it to me.
Nick, that's the bullet that put an end to Gregory Edgeworth.
Oh, sorry.
Not Von Karma.
Sorry. This is the bullet. He pulls out the one for Hammond. I'm still surprised we didn't connect the bullets from Hammond and, I really thought we were gonna have to...
Well, okay, it's... Different gun.
I guess. Yeah, because now that we know... I was thinking, when I saw the... When I heard that it was only one gunshot fired and saw the window, I thought that, what had happened was, Von Karma shot through the window.
Well, here's the thing. Is that, that was an entry hole in the window.
I guess.
Exit holes are a lot more violent.
Yeah, well, I mean, for a window, it really wouldn't matter because, you know, a window...
Oh, no, it absolutely matters. You ever, like, walk down Main Street and see buildings with tiny little holes in the window?
No. I don't go down Main Street.
Well...
I live in Austin.
That's right. You live in a big town.
I live in a city. I live in the capital city of Texas, Austin.
Well, you live in a suburb of it.
No, I live in Austin.
That's right, you moved.
Yeah, I live in North Austin.
Yeah. Alright, well, okay, so...
Now, before I dox myself, we should...
Around town, around my town, my little town, I'm not gonna say the specific one, but it's, you know, it's like an hour or two drive.
After what happened a couple months ago, there's probably a lot more bullet holes.
Those were in a residential district.
Oh, okay. Sorry, that was a dark joke.
I didn't know any of them.
So,
yeah, like, a few of the buildings on Main Street, I think this place that's like a quarter-mile walk from my house, there's like, it used to be like a Mexican restaurant, but now it's like, it's Chinese food and donuts.
Yeah. Either way,
many of the windows have tiny little holes in them, and on the inside, or like on the other side of the hole, is a like and when I say a little hole, I mean like 2 or 3 millimeters wide, and then there's like a quarter-sized cone of glass missing from the other side of the hole.
Yeah, that's what it looks like here.
No, you can see that the small hole's on the inside.
I mean, that looks like a fairly big hole compared to the size of the bullet.
I mean, it's also different because that's safety glass.
Yeah, either way, I thought Von Karma used his own gun to shoot in from here to shoot Greg, and that he sent the gun, 15 years later, he sent the gun to Yanni, and we would be matching the bullets and then tie the gun to Von Karma. But I guess it was a lot simpler than that. You can't blame me for overthinking things here. We had one where the fucking oh god, what was it? Where they swapped costumes and shit, and it was an accident. Like, things can get complicated. You can't blame me for overthinking things. Anywho, thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you.
I'll be back soon.
Huh?
I'm gonna complete my training and come back.
But I just gave you a speech about how much I needed you. I wouldn't have been able to save Edgeworth. You're still gonna leave after that? I had a big speech. Okay, I'll be waiting.
Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless.
I don't know about that.
So, this is it.
See you soon, Maya.
And then she leaves forever.
Goodbye. And then the train crashes and she dies.
Thanks, Nick.
That means we're not gonna have any help next case. So my story ends. Time to turn a new page. Say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters.
Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur.
That's alright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim. Yeah, Your Honor. I got a bad feeling about this. Wait, is that the end of it? I thought there was a fifth.
And I think maybe it comes up after the credits.
Well, if it's credits... Hey, pal, Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish you a happy new year. Talk about a pleasant surprise.
Woo! Detective Gumshoe!
He then hung his head low and went back outside. Kinda like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? If we're doing credits, then I'm counting this as the end. And we are free. At last.
You don't want to do it. You don't want to do episode 5.
This is the credits. This is the end.
Huh, Nick? Who, me? I've been working at a cheese shop. That Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you call a cheap date. Huh? Oh, she's in Hawaii right now. Yeah. We gotta read them out fast. They're on auto.
Yeah.
We can't just end the episode. We gotta get it all.
Oh, right? Yeah, I remember him. I hear he's been busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful. That was back when you were voicing Phoenix.
Yeah.
Oh, Phoenix, right? Ah, yes, the defense attorney for whom I wrote the affidavit for. You should know that I've been taking over management of the Gatewater Hotel recently.
Oh,
Should
nice.
you be in the area, please stop by. Oh, I guess we're playing as Maya right now. Because she's back after New Year's.
Congrats to the bellboy. He's now manager bellboy.
Oh, sure. Phoenix, right? Yes, Maya's understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's been doing. I haven't seen him much of late. Ah, the days of my youth. I like the scent of the fresh lemon, you see.
That's how I'm gonna refer to my days of youth when I'm old.
Like the scent of a fresh lemon? Actually, you probably do
Like the
scent of a fresh lime, considering you like green.
I prefer lemons to limes.
Phoenix, right? Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't star with a name like Phoenix. Do you know the problem in DVDs? Do you even know what a DVD is? You whippersnapper? I don't know. Phoenix would be a great name for an actor. Oh, I'm so pleased to announce the Pink Princess is ahead. After all, that missed the rat a great deal. And I'm keeping my face out of the public till the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know. I still think Sal Manila should have been in jail. Oh, this is you.
Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. Sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit, but didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at anyway?
Wait, so we're not playing as Maya?
No.
Who are we?
Maybe we're the ghost of Mia.
Right? Who's that? You want to talk? Let's talk about Pink Princess, all right? But, you know, I snuck into the studio the other day, and I saw her. The one inside the Pink Princess suit. What a dog. She was kind of shocked for a boy my tender age. I would have changed the green on his outfit to pink.
I think they gave him a new shirt.
Oh, maybe. I didn't notice because the text box was in the way. Yeah, I remember, right? He's a Laura guy. Oh, me? I'm trying to become a paranormal photographer. You know, the picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind there's a little ghost. For real? Oh, is it gonna be Mia's ghost? I'm gonna be famous. I hope it shows a picture of everyone and then there's Mia's ghost.
I hope she's giving him bunny ears.
Yeah. Or giving... it is a ghost. It is Mia.
Yay,
So it's
he's got a bowl
Gumshoe
of
that
confetti.
refills the confetti.
Amazing.
Capcom.
Capcom. They make
Wait.
good game. Hold it.
No!
We're never free.
It did the credits!
I told you.
I know.
I didn't know the girl on the left was from the first game.
She's the magician one, right?
No, the magician girl's from Apollo Justice.
Oh, okay. Well,
So like 7 years in the future.
okay. So, then I have no idea who she is. That's the end of case number 4. From the things I've heard, case 5, the first episode, is long. So I hope you're prepared for a long episode next week. The good news is we have at most only 6 more episodes. Because, you know, there's a day of an investigation, day of trial, and then the same thing again and then again. So 6. Okay. Sorry,
6 more weeks, that means.
This is, which means the middle of February.
The 6th of February.
6th of February?
Recording day, at least.
Well, yeah. So that means it'll be like the 10th of February when it goes up.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, I'm having fun with these games, but it's kind of exhausting.
Yeah.
So that concludes this episode. God, this was over 2 hours. So check out some of the other stuff on the channel. We have Hollow Knight and Jak and Daxter. I'm playing Hollow Knight. My boyfriend's playing Jak and Daxter.
I'm not in either of them.
Yeah, and there was none this week because our recording dates for those were on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. There is also Dungeons and Dragons. We're both playing in Curse of Strahd, Biddy and I. Yes. And then I have a homebrew campaign called World Disappear, which they play in. Definitely check that out. The most recent episode is them fighting in an arena. Let me think. What else do we have? Tabletop Thursdays. Yesterday's episode was Cards Against Humanity. No, not Cards Against Humanity. Shit. I actually don't know what we have. Because we play it tomorrow and then post it yesterday, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
we recorded Tuesday, posted Thursday. So as of yet, it is undecided. Maybe it'll be Chrononauts again or something. Maybe Morphlux or Munchkin, because there's still a bunch of Munchkin packs that we haven't done.
yeah.
And then Biddy and I have the Podcast, where we dig through the sewers of Reddit to find the worst RPG horror stories live to you in front of a studio audience.
Yes.
Yes. So yeah, definitely check all that out. If any of that sounds interesting. Comment challenge of the day. What is your favorite mystery show? Like, mine is Psych. Like a
I don't watch a lot of TV.
Oh, yeah, that's true. So like stuff like Psych, Monk, Elementary. Sorry, I had to mentally double check to make sure Elementary was the good one because it's Sherlock.
That's the one with
Sherlock's the bad
with
one.
Earl Watson.
Yeah, Lucy Liu. She plays
Lucy
Joan
Liu,
Watson.
who was only 2?
Huh? What?
Lucy Liu, who was only 2?
No, you're thinking of Cindy Lou Who.
Shit.
Yeah, no, Lucy Liu is the actor that Fry got a robot girlfriend of in Futurama. Anywho, yeah, if any of the stuff we said sounds interesting, also thank you for watching to the end if you did. If any of that sounds interesting, check it out. With that out of the way, there's no left to say, but good night, everybody.
Bye-bye. I think Columbo's probably pretty good, but I've never seen it.